look, new iPhones. And when it comes to the screen of these new iPhones, Apple says there's a ceramic shield too. It offers 3 times better scratch resistance. What does that even mean? I tried to figure that out by doing this. It is better, but is it 3 times better? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. So here's what I did. I built this scratching station that allows me to mount Mo's picks. The weight of this platform is around 3 to 4 newtons, which means my picks should scratch, not chip. I had some issues there. Then I spent a bunch of time scratching screen protectors and iPhones. Then I used a microscope to look at all the scratches, and then did some scratches by hand. And here's what I know. At a Mo's level of 6, I don't think there's any scratches. That shouldn't be surprising, but when it comes to screen protectors, and I've tested a ton, cheaper products will scratch at 6. At a Mo's level of 7, on the iPhone 16, there is a slight scratch. I couldn't find anything on the 17. That's pretty cool. At a Mo's level of 7, every single screen protector I've tested will scratch. Except for Sapphire screen protectors, but they are so far and few between. At a Mo's level of 8, the scratching's pretty evident on the iPhone 16, not as much on the iPhone 17. And at Mo's level 9, ran into a couple of issues. This is the iPhone 16, this is the iPhone 17, holy crap. That's a big gash. So while doing this test, I've learned 2 things. There's scratching, and then there's chipping. And on the iPhone 17, with the 9 pick, it would chip a lot. I'm guessing mostly because I put the pick on way too hard. I basically poked a hole in the glass and then tried to drag it, which leads to these nasty gashes on the iPhone 17. Now in my hand scratching tests, so it was a little easier to figure out what my picks were doing, and overall the hand scratching seemed to provide some more concrete results. It's pretty good, I guess. So at the end of the day, is this 3 times more scratch resistance? I can't really say. I think Apple's just kind of pulling numbers out of their butt. It's definitely more scratch resistant, I'll say. Pretty sure I'm still gonna use a screen protector. If you wanna know what I think are the best ones, I'm gonna release a video in a few hours. But I'm gonna do a test. I'm not gonna use a screen protector on the Airs, and we'll see what happens in 3 to 4 months. First time watching my videos, subscribe. I've got a ton of product reviews coming, so check my channel regularly for the next, we'll say 2 weeks. Thanks for watching.